welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an awesome Friday. JP Sebastian has taken it to another level, my friend. The Oscars are almost upon us. We've been enjoying going through kind of the leading prospects for the awards.
The big categories, supporting, lead, and best picture is what we're going to go through in weeks to come.
Wow, looking at these, we've got some superstars, we've got some young guns. Take us through our leading contenders. Let's start with Daniel Kaluuya.
For best leading actor, Daniel Kaluuya, who we obviously know from Black Panther coming out today, Wakabi. This is from Get Out, a horror that's nominated for an Oscar in a couple of categories. I think it's got 6 nominations.
Quite an off-the-wall horror as well. I think it takes people by surprise.
Straddles comedy and macabre so well. This scene, just by the way, is one of the reasons why he should be nominated. In his audition for this movie, apparently he was able to replicate the same juicy tear falling down his cheek 5 times in an audition in the same way. Wow. And Jordan Peele was just like, how are you doing this? So as well as just being an average dude, he can get deep into the pain of being alienated in his own country.
Yeah, and I think there was a deeper kind of underpinning for the movie.
Totally.
Love that. Daniel Day-Lewis in his final role again.
Wink, wink.
Does he have the nod? I know he is surely the greatest actor of our time, or one of.
You cannot deny it. Anytime he's got a movie coming out, I'm just like every other actor is reading the script, right? You can clearly just feel reading. But Daniel Day-Lewis is for Phantom Thread, and I'm glad he's teaming up with Paul Thomas Anderson again, my favorite director probably of all time. From There Will Be Blood as well, which he won the Oscar for. He also won for Lincoln. So they might just give him the Oscar because he's retiring, actually. This is his last movie. Phantom Thread.
He says. Gary Oldman, surely he has to be our top prospect looking at the awards that are already rolling.
Previous to, that was Golden Globe that he took, and he took the SAG as well.
He was quite emotional about that.
Quite SAG going on here.
I think he wanted the physical transformation. Amazing. Do you think he's got it?
The dude had down to, he says, of a senior actor.
Hey, dude.
Down to the chemistry of Winston Churchill. He's down in the veins, he gets the character so well, but unfortunately the vehicle it's in, Darkest Hour, is really quite uninspired. That's not entirely his fault, though. But man, I would love to see Daniel Day-Lewis take it, but all of them deserve it. Is the thing,
the stars have aligned for him. Then bring on youngster Timothy
Chalamet. Yes, very good. That sounds like a fancy champagne. So he's obviously in Call Me by Your Name with Armie Hammer, who some people feel bad about not being nominated, but it's great to see young actors getting into, and also movies that are representative about other people's stories. Obviously, Call Me by Your Name is about a young gay man coming of age, and
actually just being on the same roster as actors like Denzel Washington is enough for Timothy. Denzel.
Unfortunately, the sweetest prospect of a movie that most people thought was sort of under the radar, really nothing to report, Roman J. Israel, maybe worth your time, maybe not, but Denzel Washington, what can you say, is one of the greatest we've ever had.
Maybe he'll miss it this year, but they'll give it to him next year because he earned it this year, but they couldn't give it to him. It's happened in the past.
Do more actions on trains, submarines, and planes, and then do something hardcore.
Some powerhouse actors, some young blood coming into the mix. Absolutely love it. That's our take on the leading men at this year's Oscars.